Hi, greetings. Very good morning from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It is currently about 10:15 in the morning here. A wonderful sunny day, and it is also a fantastic time to run through with you some of the very important things at this moment, right? Now, we clearly understood that bit 7 is going on maintenance. I probably think this is going to be a quite a major maintenance. There might be a lot of new features coming up through this bit 7 once the maintenance is done. The only problem here is that they mention it is indefinite period, so we are not so sure how long will it take. Our most preferred leverage trading platform, it's still bit 7, right? Please understand that it's just that because of this maintenance, we have to temporarily shift to another platform very quickly, right? And I'm going to show to you on this new platform and how you can use this new platform. It is just a temporary platform, right? I'm not recommending this platform as a permanent platform because of few other reasons which I'll explain to you very shortly. Now quickly, right, if you have an asset in bit 7, I would advise you to remove your asset as soon as possible, especially by end of this month. Alright, and thereafter you can transfer your asset into the new platform and you can continue to trade if you want to trade. Right now, let me quickly run through with you on the new platform and what I think this platform is an amazing platform. And also, right, this is a very user friendly, a simplified platform. Now this platform is known as MargeX. Okay, MargeX is quite a prominent platform. They've been doing quite well, and I think they have such a fantastic user-friendly platform, which I would advise you to look into it. Now I'm going to put a link in the group. All right, please use the link, okay, and do sign up under this link. It is going to be very important, and I really hope that our team will be so honorable, okay, honorable to the people who are continuously adding value into your life. All right, this is so important, okay, and I always look for people who are honorable if I want to help them and work through with them. Okay, this is so important because through through you being honorable, I can really see, okay, the attitude, the characters that you really carry, and that is so important, right? So I will put the link very shortly. Register, and then you can actually proceed to trade. Now this platform, right, very simple. Once you got the link, click the link. All right, once you click the link, you can basically enter your email, enter your password, and then you can start to register. All right, that's all. It's a very straightforward, simple. There is no KYC that is required. You can be in any part of the world. All right, you can basically be using this platform to trade. Now there are trading guides over here. Okay, there are some tutorials and so on you can go through. All right, each of those things, they have their own YouTube channels, which I think is fantastic, right? This is, I think, fantastic resources that the company has provided. And not only that, you have the MargeX platform over here that explains about the fees and so on. Okay, now don't worry too much about the fees. I will explain to you how this whole thing works. Let's keep things simple, okay? Keep things simple. Now, so you can basically scroll and look into this website. It's a very user-friendly website. But the most important thing that I would like to bring your attention to is the price manipulation protection, which they call it as an MP shield. Now I think this is quite a significant and fantastic features that a company has provided. Okay, now how does that work? Is very simple. Okay, if you look into bit 7, the price is a combination from 3 exchanges. All right, now if you look into MargeX, the price comes from 12 different exchanges or providers. So that basically keep the whole price more stable, okay, more consistent. And not only that, that actually protects from any kind of manipulation, right? So even if one of the exchanges try to manipulate, your average price is still within the range. I think this is important. That's the reason why sometimes you can see that if there's only 2 or 3 exchanges, if 1 or 2 exchanges manipulate their prices, they go on maintenance and so on, it starts to affect, okay, the price, the price of our tradings and so on. Now, the other cool features they have is basically you can simulate, okay, the trading profit. Okay, so you can basically choose the capital, and you can choose, okay, the leverage that you want to use. So if you took about $100, for example, and you go all the way to 100x, you can see that at every 1% or at every percentage of the price change, you can see what will be the profit looks like. Can you see that? The profit with leverage. Now, definitely, I'm not going to advise you to use 100x over here because we don't have the anti-cut loss at this moment. No, I'm still discussing with the platform provider so that they can consider to add the anti-liquidation. Do you know what? If this platform have the anti-cut loss, anti-liquidation, I think this is going to be one of the powerful preferred side, okay, apart from the Bit7. All right, now I would advise you go for 30x. All right, go for 30x or 40x at this moment in this platform. Keep your leverage low and keep your capital low in order to protect yourself, because this is just a temporary site, right? A temporary platform while we waiting for Bit7 to come back. All right, now let's just go back into the back office of the trading. So this is basically my trading back office. I have currently about 0.008 BTC over here. Now once you have registered, okay, what you need to do quickly is that go to the setting. Let me just enter into my site over here. So this is basically the security. All right, so once you have entered in, what you can do, go into the setting and quickly, all right, enable your Google Authenticator. All right, enable your Google Authenticator so that you can basically be in full control of your back office, okay, and also all the different transaction that is going to take place. You have to authorize this transaction. Now that after, you can start to deposit. So how to deposit? Very simple. Okay, what you can do, you can click the deposit button over here. All right, now when you click the deposit button, you can see there's a QR code. So you can basically, okay, scan this QR code by using your wallet. Either you have a Coinomi wallet or Trust wallet or Exodus wallet, you can use that, and basically, or you can even copy the address over here, right? So send the Bitcoin over. Now the other cool feature is that you can even buy Bitcoin. So this is I think awesome, right? You can even buy Bitcoin from this platform. Okay, so it doesn't matter, you can even be in Papua New Guinea, right? And you can basically buy. So it's basically transacted, okay, through credit card or debit card. So please try it out. And I think this is a cool feature, because even if you want to buy Bitcoin, right, you can use this platform to buy Bitcoin, and thereafter you can transfer this Bitcoin for whatever purpose that you intend to use this Bitcoin for. Can you see that? So that is one way. All right, so it's either you use the Bitcoin that you are earning from any investment platform, or you can even buy Bitcoin directly from this platform. I think this is a cool feature that you don't find, okay, in Bit7. Now the other feature is that on withdrawal, it's simple. Just click the withdrawal button. You can put the amount, the address that you want to send this withdrawal to, the two-factor code, okay, from your Google Authenticator, and also the amount. All right, and then you click confirm. Now then you can see there's a fees of 0.0005, and also over here, right, this is the most important thing, all withdrawals will be processed manually once a day at about 1 o'clock UTC time. All right, so this is important to understand that it is not, the withdrawals is not real time. The withdrawals here happens every day, okay, at about 1 o'clock. I think it is fine, okay, daily withdrawal is still the best, I think so. Now if you, let's go into the trade, okay, into the trade. Let me run through with you some of the most important thing that you need to make sure, okay, that make sure that you set before you move on. Now some of the cool features is that you can trade at least about 6 different assets over here: BTC, USD, XRP, Litecoin, and so on. You do not need to exchange to any of these assets, okay. You can use the Bitcoin, and you can just select. If you want to trade Ether, you select Ether. If you want to trade Litecoin, you can select Litecoin, okay. But we will keep BTC at this moment for the purpose of the training. Now the other thing is that please make sure, okay, change the indicator. The indicator is always defaulted to candle. So change it to Heiken Ashi, right? Heiken Ashi, that's basically the candle that we are using. And make sure you are always at about 1 minute. This is a war on the 1 minute. Okay, so we're going to basically look into the war between the red army and the green army. Now, how do you actually place the position? Now, it is very simple, okay? Just follow each of the steps that I'm going to show to you. And I'm going to go also cover with you the position size and so on very quickly. Now, if you look, right, there's limit, there is market, there is stop market. Always make sure you choose the market, okay? Always choose the market. Now, let's say, for example, right, if I put $1,000, I want to trade $1,000. Now, this is basically USD and BTC. All the trading is done in Bitcoin. But over here, right, I think this is another cool feature that you can basically look into the equivalent of your BTC in USD. Now, when you put the amount USD, well, is that it mean that 1,000 USD will be traded? Not really, right? Not really. This is just an order size. But what will be the leverage? Now, you can see that you can choose the leverage. Now, let's say we set the leverage at 40x. Okay. Now, if I set my leverage at 40x, what will be the actual position size? Now, if you would put your cursor on the order size and you see a question mark here, and you put your cursor on the question mark, you can see that, right? It says that the total size of your order with leverage applied in USD value. Now, based on the leverage that you have selected, the actual impact on your wallet will only be about $25. Can you see that? So, I put $1,000 in my order size, but my actual position size is only $25. Can you see that? Now, so if I would lose this trade, I will only lose $25. That is it. Can you see that? Or an equivalent of 0.000493 BTC. Is that cool? I think this is great, right? So now you roughly will understand each of your position size. All right, what will be the maximum risk that you're going to take for those position size? Okay, now, as I mentioned earlier, let's go for 30x. You can see there is no 30x here, right? So no worry, over here you can edit. You can actually input 30x manually and click OK. Now, if I put 30x, right, in that case mean my position size will change. So you can see now my position size is slightly higher, which is $33.25. All right. Now, let me just change this probably close to about $100. All right. Now, that is about $100. Can you see that? If I put a 3,000 at 30x, that is about $100, okay, position size. So if I would lose, or the highest risk that I'm going to take is basically just $100. Can you see that? Is that cool? I think that's fantastic features, right? Now, so this is basically an Heiken Ashi chart over here. You can see over here. You can even zoom it, all right? Make it bigger. You can bring it all the way, all right, to the corner if you want to. All right, just put wherever that you feel comfortable, okay? Now, this is so important. Now, before we place the position, okay, it's always important to look into your 6 hour, all right? Look into your 6 hour. And those of you who are doing one-on-one private consultation, I also taught you about the 1 hour, okay, confirming the 1 hour on a smaller time frame, okay, what is really going on, because remember in 6 hour there are 6 of 1 hour, am I right? So we also want to look at the 1 hour direction, whether the market is uptrend, the market direction is up, or the market direction is down. So we can see that since this morning, right, the market direction has basically been on uptrend. I think we are recovering, as I mentioned in my projection earlier in the group, that we might go as low as 47,000. We actually went all the way, right, to about $47,200, okay? So you can see that the prediction actually came through, and thereafter we saw a rebound, okay, a market recovery, and now we are basically trading above 51,000, all right? So that is awesome. So now, understanding the market direction and knowing, okay, where the market direction is, and as I mentioned to you, if the market is indecisive, do not trade, all right? Do not trade. Abstain from trading. Some people are itchy, you know, some people are They just can't. Okay, they are so addicted. If they don't trade, they can't, and then every time they trade, they go against their will, and that's the reason why they are losing. Okay, I don't want you to do that. If you look, the market is not in your favor, the market is indecisive, do not trade unless you have actually undergo one-on-one private consultation with me and you have learned how to trade the no trade zone. All right, so if you have not learned, don't do that. Okay, no trade zone, I would advise you not to trade. So now, so we understand now the market is basically right, uptrend. All right, we know the market is going up. So let's just get back into MargeX. Okay, if you look into the MargeX now, we're going to basically quickly learn how to place the trade, and then I'm going to also quickly show to you, okay, how to look into your profit and loss, and also basically the fees, okay, so that you can understand. The things here are much simpler, right, compared to Bit7, because over here things are more user friendly, it is more straightforward. Okay, now the other thing is that the time is here, you can actually change this time. All right, look for New York time -4. So you can see it is currently about 10:30 in the night in New York. Okay, we are currently at about 10:30 in the morning here. Papua New Guinea should be around 12:30 currently in the afternoon. All right, now let's just wait, because we know that the overall market is actually uptrend. Okay, the market is uptrend. All right, the market is uptrend, but it is basically quite volatile at this moment. So let's just wait, okay, because you can see here, right, this trend line in purple is actually coming down. Okay, so the price actually is coming down, the price action is actually coming down, and you can also look that the body, okay, is actually is also basically shrinking a little. All right, so let's just wait for this trend line to basically go upward and the body and starts to expand, right, and then we can see the price action start to move. All right, now let's just get back. You can see whatever you see, all right, whatever you see in MargeX. Okay, MargeX is 1 minute is actually the same over here in Bit7. Okay, let me just reset this. Can you see it is the same? So if I would go here and reset this, can you see that it is the same? All right, it is the exact same. Heiken Ashi 1 minute, and we have the Heiken Ashi 1 minute over here too. All right, now let me just expand this once again. All right, so we're going to basically place the first trade, and I'm going to show to you how to go about this very quickly, and watch how this trade is being placed. Now, as I mentioned, I'm going to use 3,000 because I'm going to place $100 for each of these trade at 30x. All right, at 30x. Okay, so although you can see the order size in BTC shows that 0.059, but on an actual, okay, we are not really trading 0.09. We are only trading 0.0019, which is about $100. Okay, that's also. So always put your cursor at the question mark over here, all right, at this question icon, so that you understand your position size, your actual position size. All right, now let's just wait for a while, and then we're going to buy upward. So it's always good to watch. Okay, it's always good to watch your 6 hours. All right, always good to watch your 6 hours and your smaller time frame, which is on 1 hour, before you start to execute the trade. So there are a few improvements I'm requesting MargeX to look into. For example, like instead of just having a black screen, probably they can consider of having a lighter screen, okay, such as Bit7. And apart from that, also we are looking at anti-cut loss. If they can basically add the anti-cut loss, that will be awesome. Okay, at this moment we don't have the anti-cut loss over here. All right, but the rest of the features are cool. All right, there are so many different features over here. It is basically just one page. You can't do any changes to this box. Everything is fixed. Okay, so that is, I think that is cool. Okay, that is give you a much better control in terms of your order. All right, so here is it. We are probably seeing a reversal over here. All right, let's just wait before we go in. Okay, let's just wait, because sometimes, as I mentioned to you, this can be a fake reversal. All right, so let's just wait, because there's a war between the red and the green army. Okay, looks like the green army is losing the momentum. If we lose the momentum, the red will basically appear once again. Now let's just wait. Okay, so my position size is ready. My leverage is 30x. Okay, and I'm ready to buy up. Okay, let me just buy up over here. Okay, so I'm doing this live in front of you. So when I buy up, okay, can you see my order is open up? The moment you buy, it will always be negative. All right, this is normal, and when the market goes in your favor, then you will be able to see the positive over there. Now let me just quickly show you something. All right, now over here, right, you have the deal ID and the time that this is open. Okay, this is basically my local time here. Okay, my local time, sorry, this is basically the server time, and then we have the quantity here 3000. But can you see that on an actual it is only 0.00197, okay, at 30x. All right, so this is your margin. Now this is the price that we open. Okay, this is the current price, the changes, and this is the liquidation. So which simply means that if we go against, okay, against you, and it hit 50,212, you will lose all your position. So how much is my position here? As I mentioned to you, my position here is basically about $100. So if it go against, okay, and hit my 50,212, I will lose this position. And normally, right, you can see here there will be minus 100%. Okay, minus 100%. Okay, now this is the unrealized profit and loss. So you can see that, okay, this is unrealized, and I have to pay a commission. This is the commission, which is basically $1.80 for this position. Now as long as I have above $1.80, I can close this trade. Can you see that? So always watch your unrealized profit and loss. So as long as you have a profit, okay, you have a profit and you can cover your commissions, you can basically close this trade. So how do you close the trade? Very simple. Okay, can you see there's a close button here? You can click and close at market. All right, so that's how simple is that. Now can I open multiple position, all right, in MargeX? Absolutely, that's the beauty of this platform. Can you see that? Now in Bit7, you can only open one position. So if you buy one up position, you can only open one up position, right? But over here, right, you can even open a multiple position of buying up. All right, can you see that? So that is the awesome part. So let me just quickly, okay, show you that. Let me just quickly show you that. If this price is coming down, let's just wait for this price to come down, and then I'm going to place another trade, and I'm going to buy another up, okay, another up on this trade. So I'm going to have two trades here, one trade at $100 and another trade, okay, let me do another trade at $100. So that simply means I have basically put a total position of $200 into this trade. Okay, now let me do that, quickly show you. Okay, so I'm going to buy up over here. So can you see now I have the second position open up now at the same leverage, at the same price. Okay, so that's the second position I have. So you see that I can have multiple position buying up or multiple position buying down. Isn't that cool? I think that's awesome, right? So this is a fantastic platform we have. The only problem we have at this moment, there is no anti-cut loss. I hope MargeX will look into that, and if they put an anti-cut loss, this is going to be an amazing platform. Okay, now you can see the all the position history. All right, you can click the position history and look into the history of all your position. Now you can also basically, all right, zoom in. So you can actually look into all your trade. If you have 10 trades, you can see all the 10 trades, okay, in one page. Okay, now you can just get back there. And all right, so these are basically some of the important things that you need to understand how to use, okay, MargeX. Okay, so I hope I have basically run through with you each of the steps, okay, and I hope that, okay, as you get the referral link, you will use the referral link and start to register and start to use this platform. Now, make sure, as I mentioned to you, you can choose the size. You can even choose, let's say, 500. And if you look, right, at 500, you're only going to risk about $16. Now, if you go at about 300, probably you're only going to risk about $10. Can you see that? So, if you can do a $10 trade every time, I think that is fine, right? So you can start small, okay? There's no big deal about it. Start small, get used to this platform. Do your own experiment, find out how you can leverage, okay, on this platform. So that is going to be very, very important as you start to build your confidence, as you start to become more and more skillful. All right, you can then increase your position, your order size. Now, most important thing, please, all right, get back to your 6 hour, right? Look at your 6 hour, all right, 6 hour, and also always watch the confirmation on your 1 hour, so that you are clear, okay? When you put the direction, you are so clear, right? How you're going to basically. So as long as you follow your 6 hour, you should be able, okay? You should be able to generate profit, okay? Do well even in your leverage trading at MargeX, okay? So let's just watch what is happening here for a while, and let's see if we can make some profit, and we can probably close this trade live. All right, let's just quickly look into that. So you can see, right, this is basically your ROI, return on equity. All right, return on your equity. So this is basically your equity, all right, the amount of equity that you have put in, and that will show you quickly on your return of the equities. So you can see my balance is 0.08. My available is 0.004, which simply means I have used half of this, okay, to place 2 trades currently, okay, which is running in this trade. All right, so that's basically just a quick basically walk through with you. So I hope, okay, that you are going to benefit from this walkthrough. If you do have any questions and so on, please post it in the group. I will see whether I will do probably a Zoom, all right, a Zoom call, so that every one of you who are interested and still trading in this group, will be able to come through the Zoom, and we can go through some of these things together. And if you have any questions, all right, you can also ask during that period. But at the moment, I think this is sufficient. All right, this is sufficient enough. I hope that you can use this education, and you can follow the step-by-step guide that I've actually provided you through this video. So with that, God bless each and every one of you. Enjoy trading. Have a fantastic time, okay, exploring some of these new platform. I've tested this platform, and I believe, okay, you will be basically benefiting through this platform too. All right, so that is going to be awesome. So take care, everyone. Enjoy trading. Let's post our result in the group. Let's encourage each others. And also, last but not least, all right, the private consultation offer, okay, is going to end this month by 30th of April. Okay, and thereafter, I'm no longer going to offer the same price for the private consultation. The price will go up at least double, okay, from the current price. So I hope you will take advantage, okay. This offer is only open up for those who are currently in our group that have already taken up the public training, all right. This offer is not open to the public. If the public are going to actually learn one-on-one private consultation, that the price has already doubled. And because I want to make sure that this is not given to everyone, they have to pay the price for it, okay. People are paying so much, okay, learning forex and so on, and you know that this offer that we are giving is a reasonable offer in order to basically empower your skills, so that you can be empowered and you can basically learn how to trade, okay, leverage, okay, crypto leverage. And I think this is going to be awesome, just awesome. So take the advantage, okay. If you're really interested, okay, send me a private message at my Telegram group, or reach out to me, okay, at my Gmail, okay, that I've actually put in there, jdwealthmaker@gmail.com. all right, and ask me, okay, how you can basically participate, taking up this private consultation. So with that, thank you so much, okay. I'll share with you some of these results as we continue to trade. So you can see now we are currently, okay, profiting over here, right? Can you see that? Now quickly, if you look over here, right, the fees that I have to pay is $1.80, right? So if you are profiting, now you can see that it is about $4, $5. So if you would close this trade, all right, you will be able to cover the fees. Can you see that? You will be able to cover the fees. So this is so important, all right. So this is so important, and it is so easy, right? So user friendly compared to Bit7. In Bit7 you have to calculate, right? You have to calculate. Over here it is basically shown before you, all right, and you can basically decide when you want to actually close this trade. So that is the I think the awesome part of MargeX, okay, awesome part of this platform, that you can basically take advantage of this platform. So if you want to close this trade, all right, if you feel that you are happy with the profit, you can close, and to close, just click close over here and choose close market, all right, choose close market. So I hope that gives you a quick overview and a quick walkthrough of this platform. With that, thank you so much and take care.